First match to preview today is Southampton versus Tottenham. Both teams will come from weekend losses to their respective teams. Will we see one team pick up all 3 points, or is this looking like a draw, Martin?
I think it's certainly going to be a tight game. It's going to be, it's going to be tough for both teams. I don't think you'll see either one of them run away with it.
Yeah.
But of the two, I think Tottenham are in better form. Yes, they lost to relegation-threatened Newcastle in their last game, but they were tired because they had a midweek European fixture against Monaco. They actually beat Monaco 4-1.
Yeah.
But I think that they exerted a lot of energy there, which left them a bit short against Newcastle. And they were looking good at half-time, but they fell away in the second half and lost 2-1. So I fancy Tottenham to kickstart their season again once more and claim a narrow victory in this one.
Yeah, because I was going to ask, how will they be feeling after sort of losing at home to Newcastle, obviously, who are in trouble of being relegated? Will they sort of bounce back and sort of claim this match here? Tottenham to win 2.88 bet Victor, not a bad price to back the away team.
No, it's a very, very good price because before that defeat to Newcastle, they hadn't lost since the opening day of the season. They went, I think, 13 or 14 games unbeaten. And it is a very good side. I think, obviously, it can go two ways. It could really knock their confidence. They've got a lot of young players. But I actually think it will do the opposite and galvanise them a bit. They'll be quite frustrated and ashamed of the way they played in front of their own fans, and they'll be really looking to turn things around. And I think they'll have a whole week to think about how they're going to go into this game and how they're going to line up, how they're going to prepare for it. And I think you could see a bit of a reaction from the players, a bit of a backlash. I can see them putting in a much better performance this time out.
Yeah, I have to say I was going to stay away from the Tottenham win, but you made a good point there about them being sort of fatigued from their Moscow match there. So I'm thinking about taking Tottenham now. But one of the bets that I really am looking at is both teams to score 1.8 bet 365. I think we're going to see both teams scoring in this match. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think Tottenham will score.
Yeah.
They look good going forward. I think I can definitely see Harry Kane getting on the score sheet. Southampton, not so sure. Graziano Pella, the striker, has been a bit. He's been misfiring lately, and he's not getting great support from his wingers, from Mane and Tadic. So I think they've been a bit blunted. I wouldn't be surprised if Southampton actually failed to score in this one. Tottenham have got a pretty strong defence. I can definitely see why you would go for that bet. I'd personally be a little bit cautious of taking that one myself.
Well, I have to say you've put me off it now. So I'm actually going to go for the Tottenham win because you've convinced me. So I'm changing my bet here. I'm going to take the Tottenham win here, 2.88 bet Victor. What are you going for in this match?
Yeah, Tottenham to win,
okay.
And I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think Tottenham will score, so I think it's interesting to look at Harry Kane to score first. Yeah, he hasn't scored in his last 3 games. He's been in a bit of a drought, but before that, he was in phenomenal form. I think he scored 9 goals in 7 or something, and he'll really be looking to bounce back. Everything will go through him, so I'd look to him for first goal scorer. So that would be
the Harry Kane bet. You take it to half stake or a full stake?
I'd do a half stake on that, yeah, just because Tottenham do have some very good attacking midfielders coming through who could nick in there instead. So probably a half stake on Kane, but full stake on Tottenham to win this one.
All right, fantastic. Martin, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.